Hi everyone, my name is Rose. Today I'm going to be doing the Klarity Kosmetics blush, what is this video called? Review. I want to say update, but review. I'm doing a review. I did want to do like pictures and like showing them each on my cheeks, but whenever I tried to take pictures, I tried to take pictures multiple times. Like, I was trying to do close-ups of my cheeks and it just wasn't working. So I'm just to do swatch comparisons on my hand. I'll probably not do live swatch comparisons. I'll probably just to make this video a little shorter. So yeah. So first I'll do the ones for this one I've already done on my hand. This is Klarity Kosmetics. And okay, so these Klarity Kosmetics blushes are pressed made blushes. There's 19 shades. I have 5 I will show to you today. Which, I mean, 5 out of 19 is quite a bit, I think. It's like, what, almost, it's like a quarter of them. Like 25%. I got the shades I was interested in, so like, yeah. I am going to be getting rid of one after this video. So, like, yeah. But this is pistachio latte. I'll show you. I have the swatches on my hand already. But this is just like a nice, slightly greeny yellow brown. It's like an olive, very light brown. Today, this is the blush I'm wearing today. I do wear this as a blush, not as like a bronzer. But I am wearing today my face is very off in color today. I don't know what happened. Like, maybe it's the primer I used. Maybe it's, like, the powder I used on top, too. I think it might be a combination of the both. But my face is very peach compared to my body. So, like, but this is my blush. And I feel like this just gives me that just touch of color and it's very neutral. And whenever I'm, like, I don't know what blush color would go with this look, I can just wear this. This is one of the ones I've reached for the most, because I can just, my cat interrupted. She was like scratching so, I don't know if you heard that. She was scratching so bad. She was like, let me out, let me out. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll let you out right this instant. But yeah, this is very like neutral on me, and it's like not a lot of things pull really neutral. Like a lot of things pull very orange or very red. And, like, not a lot of things look neutral, even if they're, like, neutral. Like, all the nude blushes pull very orange on me. They pull very orange. So I wanted, like, a true neutral-y blush. And this is what I got. And it works perfectly for that. For these, I do recommend, using, like, a looser brush. Right now I'm using this Ego Tools. This is the Define. This comes in the Define and Highlight set. So I use this. I dip this in and then I like tap the brush like on the lid or the back of like the eyeshadow palette I'm using to distribute it into the brush. Otherwise you might get a little bit of streakiness. But like, yeah, and then I just apply it. This I can go a little bit heavier than the other shades because this is just very light and I can like get it to look good with a little bit of a heavier hand. But like, yeah. The other ones are a little more intense. But here's the swatches. So pistachio latte is this one. I'm comparing it mostly to my bronzer and contours, because that's what I have. I don't have any other brown blushes. So I'm comparing it to those. Well, I can compare it to, I think I was going to compare it to that, but I forgot. I'm going to compare it to, I'm going to swatch it right now. Cocoa from Salt, New York. I was like, what is the name of that? But that one is very red. You will see immediately. This is Cocoa from Salt, New York, which pulls very red-brown on me. See, Cocoa, Salt, New York. This is Pistachio Latte from Klarity Kosmetics. This, which is the closest shade, but this you could tell is way more red, and this has a sheen to it. Like, this is matte, this is more sheeny. This is sheerer, more sheeny, and it looks slightly more red or orange. Like, I have a little bit trouble distributing, but this is a Nabla Skin Glazing Bronzer in Soft Revenge, which is supposed to be the neutral shade. It's supposed to be like neutral toned shade, and that's that. Which it pulls a little warm on me, because all neutral things pull warm on me, all cool things usually pull more warm on me, but like not super warm. And then this is Kat Von D Sombre, from the Shade and Light contour palette, which almost looks very almost pinky mauve compared to all the other ones. And then this is the Jordana Sculpt and Go creamy contour stick, which this brand doesn't even exist anymore. I still have it. I still use it. It doesn't smell off or anything. I'm still using it right now. I think I will eventually throw this out, but right now I'm just still using it. I use so little of it that it's like I'm trying to get more use out of it. But yeah, that's that. But you could see it looks cool in the thing. It looks more gray than it does on me. Like on me it looks just brown, because everything that looks slightly gray on me just looks brown. It just looks regular brown. But yeah. So that's that. You can see how just red this is compared to all these browns. So yeah. I can compare it to some brown lipsticks if you want to. I have 3 brown lipsticks, but one I'm not going to compare it to, because that's Urban Decay 1993, which is very red. It's much warmer than the rest of them. Like, it would look like that, probably. So this is Kona Brown from Maybelline. Both of these are Maybelline. Which is that. And then, oh, I'm trying to put the cap on upside down. I'm like, why is this cap not going on? What's happening? Because I'm being a dumb butt. And then, so I have gray over it, and then cardinal brown, which you can see gray over it more has that purpley red berry tone to it, which will probably just look purpley gray on most people, but it pulls pretty red on me. But it's like still purple enough. And then this looks more like true brown, although it will probably be more gray toned brown on some people. But yeah, those are my brown lipsticks that I'm to compare it to. I forget which order this one. Okay, so I'm to pause it here. I'm to come back with swatches for the next group, and then we'll go on from there. Okay, one thing I forgot to say, they are $14. They used to be 10, but that was like a smaller size, and then they had a bigger size of 14. All of mine are the smaller size though, and I think I got them all when they were having a sale where like all the smaller sizes were like 50% off, so I got them all for like $5 each. But still, $14 is not that bad, and you get quite a lot of product. I am gonna read the going forward, I'm reading the descriptions of their colors on their website right now. So I'm going to read Pistachio Latte right now, because I forgot I was going to do that. Okay, Pistachio Latte is a gorgeous, super cool toned, light cream brown blush. That's what they describe it as. And then now I'm going to be doing Got Me Blushing. So they do still have on their website, as of right now that I'm filming this, they do still have some colors in that $10 size, but it's only like maybe half or a quarter of them. There's not a ton. So yeah, it says You Got Me Blushing is a gorgeous terracotta orange blush, which I would completely disagree with. I would completely disagree with. I would not call this orange at all. I would call this rose. Definitely rose. And even the swatches look very rose. Like, I don't even know why they're calling it terracotta orange. Like, everything pulls orange on me, and most things described as terracotta pulls like straight up bright orange. And this is a rose. This is definitely a rose. But yeah, this is the shade You Got Me Blushing. You can see that is not orange. I'm like, what? How do they call this orange? Like, I think Klarity Kosmetics is a darker skin owned brand, or someone who owns it is darker skin. I don't know. that my wording is off. But yeah, so a lot of these are very pigmented and you gotta use the light hand for. But yeah, so that's that. So I swatched it there. So that's, You Got Me Blushing. And then I think I don't really have anything super close to it. Like some of these are kind of close. Down here is the So Soft M Cosmetics So Soft stick blush in Venetian Rose, which is much more berry than that. I compared it to both of my Nabla skin glazings. So which one's which? That's Lola. I'm pretty sure, yeah. That's Lola, the brighter one. Brighter watermelon-y color is Lola. And then this is Independence. If I had to say it closest color-wise, it would be this. And then this, I swatched one I swatched before. What is that called? The Salt New York in Cocoa. Which it looks very brown compared to these, but did you remember how red it looked compared to the actual browns? Like, yeah. So that's Salt New York Cocoa. This is Nabla Independence, Clarity, You Got Me Blushing, and then Nabla Lola. So that's those. And I should probably tell you like some foundations. Right now, I don't really use a lot of like ones everyone uses. I use the Daydream Cushion in the lightest shade, which is, what is the lightest shade? Cloud Dream. Tarte is a well-known brand. I use Tarte in Fairlight Beige, which is the like light, like pink toned option, I think. I usually use around the lightest shade in most things. Like if I would compare myself skin tone wise to some other YouTubers, like Makeup Just for Fun were pretty much the same like lightness, but she has a different undertone than me, which makes things a little like different when I swatch things versus like when she has things. Amanda Z, I'm very much this similar to her. Like I'm spot on. It's like some shades she recommends I can like wear, although sometimes they're a little bit off, but like most of the time, like if she recommends like she uses this shade, I could get that shade and it pretty much works for me. So yeah, just a little bit of that, but that's those. And then I'm gonna pause here and then do some more. Okay, next shade I'm doing is, I forgot, I'm like opening them and showing you. Poppin' Peach. This shade is described. Poppin' Peach is a gorgeous, warm coral, peachy, orange, pink blush. That's like a lot of descriptive words that does not mean all the same thing. And I'm like, what are you trying to say? You put a million colors in there. I find it pulls a little more red on me than I would have wanted it to. I still like it. I mean, I still wear it. It's just not something I'm gonna reach for a heat ton. I do really like it on the eyes. Like, I've used all of these shades on the eyes, and they look really nice on the eyes. So, I don't know 100%. They are technically pressed pigments, so, like, I don't think they're eye safe technically. But, like, whatever. I swatched it on this hand, so I'm gonna be a little mixed up right now. But, so this is Poppin' Peach, which, as you can see, is very pink in comparison. I should probably swatch it next to that one. Okay, I swatched another one. I was like, wait, I'll swatch it next to that one too. Okay, so Poppin' Peach, which the other one looks so much cooler than all the other ones, even though I would describe it as warmer. But okay, so this is Poppin' Peach right there. The closest is this, but I find this is more almost salmon. It's like almost how I would describe salmon color. You see, it's kind of muted, and it's kind of more almost orangey in a way, but like a muted orange. Like a very desaturated orange. This is M Cosmetics Lychee, and I love this color. Like, this color is what I wanted this color to be in, like, powder form. But it's not. I think I might end up decoloring this eventually, but yeah. Next, I swatched, what's this? Milani Luminoso, which as you can see, Milani Luminoso just looks orange. So it doesn't look that. And then I swatched Nabla Lola, the Nabla Skin Glazing and Lola, because I was just like, I'm swatching that next to that. And then this, which I thought was, oh, I should swatch this one. And that, it looks like literally bubblegum pink compared to these. But I swear it's not that cool. Like, I could swatch my other cool tone pink and you will be like, oh yeah, it's not that cool. But this is Disney Designer Collection from Colourpop Coat of Miracles blush, which isn't even around anymore, but I really like it. I'll swatch my other like cool tone blush next to it, and you will see how it's like. This is the cool tone pink. That's the Coat of Miracles. You see, it's warm. It's just not as warm as all of those. Okay. So we'll move on to the next one. I may do the next two together because I want to compare a lot of the same things to both of them, but we'll see. Okay. Hi. Time for the final two blushes. So yeah, I'll read both of their descriptions first, and then I'll get into the swatches and everything. So first, we got Mulberry Rose, which Mulberry Rose is a gorgeous deep mauve berry pink blush. And that's this one, which it kind of looks like Barney Purple, but that's Mulberry Rose. This is the one I'm decluttering, mostly because it looks very similar to a different blush I have, like when it's blended out. And then the other one is You Had Me at Drinks, which this one I might not open up because it's loose. I think I just need to glue it. That's the only one that came loose. I don't know why it came loose, but this is You Had Me at Drinks, which You Had Me at Drinks is a gorgeous, cool toned, grungy mauve purple blush. They have a bunch of like grungy colors. They have a yellow. They have like, and when I say yellow, it's yellow. So this is You Had Me at Drinks, which you could see it's much deeper than this. And this looks super pretty on me. It's like it's a very intense blush. I don't wear it a lot, but like when I really want like a deep berry blush, I can like go for like this one. But yeah, those are those two. And since I'm comparing to a lot of the same blushes, I just swatched them all. So yes, okay. So let me start with the Clarity blushes. This is Mulberry Rose, and then this one is You Had Me at Drinks. So You Had Me at Drinks, I basically am only comparing it really to that one, but I wanted to compare this one to like, okay, so this is You Had Me at Drinks. This is Fenty Beauty Cream Cheeks in Cool Berry. Is that what's the name of it? I will have the full names of the products down below, but that's that, which it's like a cool berry with gold shimmer in it. I would like it more if it didn't have the gold shimmer in it, but yeah. I mean, if you look at it in the pan, it looks kind of similar. And this is a cream, and that's a powder. But Coolberry is kind of like the in between of these two. I would say like it's kind of like if I mix the two of them together. So, and then right up here, that's M Cosmetics So Soft Stick in Venetian Rose, because I want to compare it to that, but it looks much warmer than all the rest of these. This, even though it looks so different in swatch, these two look almost identical on the cheeks. There's been a couple videos that I filmed where I had this on one cheek and this on the other, and you literally could not tell the difference. And it's not like products getting on the brush, because I used different brushes for each of these. I used a looser brush for this, and then I use a more dense brush to pack this on because I really need to pack this on. But this is Clinique Pansy Pop. But these two look almost identical on my face somehow. I don't know how this look is a little bit more red. I do just have to use a very light hand with this, otherwise it looks very too much, so maybe that's why it does look very similar to this. But yeah, this is Clinique Pansy Pop, which is beautiful. I love the Clinique cheek pop blushes. And then last, I swatched it next to that cool toned blush I swatched. That I was like, see, this is warmer. But this is from a brand that doesn't exist anymore. But this is Sparrow Cosmetics Speak Friend blush, which is a cool pink. It's a lot like those like cool pinks that everyone like is going crazy about. So that's like a cool pink like that. And then this is like Pansy Pop. As you can see, it's way more lavender. But yeah, it's super pretty. Like when I want a purple blush, I'm like, oh, I'll go for this. Whenever I'm doing like a purple eye look, I'm like, I want this, or I want like a berry blush. Like if I want purple, I would go for this. If I want like more of a berry, I do like these. Like, yeah. So that's all the rest of the swatches. I'm sorry, like this one's kind of like off to the side, but yeah. But that's all the blushes and all the things and all the comparisons. Thank you so much for watching this video if you watched it all the way through, because there was a lot of information. And I'm happy that I finally just found a way to film this, even though I didn't do it the way I originally wanted with like cheek swatches and everything, because it's just the pictures weren't showing them at all. Like I don't know, like if I went out and did like a picture like this, you could see them, but if I went and tried to zoom it up, like you couldn't even tell I had blush on. And I'm like, how are these pictures doing this? Like what is going on? I don't know. And I'm also moving very soon. At the end of May, I don't know when this is going up. I'm filming this on the 16th. I've been very late. Like, I've filmed videos, and then I was like, I'm going to put this up in 3 days. And then it goes up, like, 10 days later. I'm like, oh my god, I need to fix this. But I have a couple more videos I'm trying to film before I move. This is one of them. So, yeah. Thank you so much watching this video, and hopefully you leave down below what of the 5 blushes is your favorite. Like we got these 2, pistachio latte, you got me blushing, poppin' peach, mulberry rose. And mulberry rose I am getting rid of just because it like these, it just looks almost identical. Like I can barely tell the difference. It's like a hair of a difference between this and like Pansy Pop on my cheeks. So that's why I'm getting rid of it. If I did have something very, very similar, then I wouldn't be getting rid of it. But like I do, and I also feel like this can be very intense on me. Like it can look like I'm trying to make my whole face look like Bunny the dinosaur. Almost like the first time I used it, I used way too much. And like I think this was the first one I used, because I was like one of the most excited ones. And then this is You Had My Drinks, which you can hear how loose it is in there. Like I need to like glue it or something, or maybe I could use like one of those sticky round sticky things that I could just put on the back and then just I don't know what I have sticky tack. Well, I technically don't have it because that's already in Iowa, because I already took half my things to Iowa. I don't have my sticky tack with me. It's in Iowa. Okay. I'm just to end this now. Okay, bye.